Welcome, Rajiv ji, again. Nice seeing you again. Let us go to our next session. Before going to next session, stay tuned in YouTube channel, YouTube Live for any uninterrupted broadcasting of the event. Just you post questions and we get them answered. We are running 15, maybe 18 minutes late in the session, so stay tuned. Just to give a quick round of introduction to Rajiv ji. So the topic we talk about, Rajiv ji talks about smart supply chain. Uh, Rajiv Ganju ji leads global supply chain operations at Luminous Technologies, a 4,000 crore market leader, a power storage and home electrical company, 100% subsidiary of Schneider Electric. With over 30 years of international and Indian experience, he brings deep expertise in end-to-end supply chain transformation and managing complex large-scale operations. He has driven Industry 4.0 adoption, smart factories, smart logistics centers, and digital supply chain initiatives. Rajiv ji known for his strong leadership, custom-centric approach, and consistent delivery. Okay, so over to you, Rajiv ji. Thank you very much for joining and welcome to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Abdul. So pleasure always talking to you and seeing you. And good morning, good afternoon to the audience, and hope you have a nice time. These are the important times these days. You are seeing that supply chains are disrupted across the world. We are hearing about rare earth metals. We are hearing about a lot of supply chains getting disrupted because of reverse supply chain issues, lot of supply chain issues getting disrupted because you don't have right components being manufactured at the right place. So this is the right time, and wherein everything is talked about the supply chain. So you will see supply chain being text, you will see everywhere, like, so this is the right time. And we want to be, so if you really want to be a good supply chain leader, you really have to be, you have to deploy smart tools, you have to make your supply chains smart. So we'll be talking something about it.
Are you sharing the screen, sir?
I'm trying to share if it allows me. Can someone tell me it's not getting, it's not sharing, it's not coming in share?
We did not see it so far. Mhm. Did you click the button share, screen share?
Yeah, I'm
Then
clicking.
select the window, the entire window. So
Yeah, I selected the entire
mhm.
screen, but it should allow me. It's not allowing me. It's not allowing me to. It's not coming in the window itself. It should come in the window. Like, how do you share it?
So when you click share screen button,
Yeah,
then you will see the right extreme. You can see select
selected
all
tab
the.
to share.
You need to click on that, the screen share.
Is it coming? Something is coming.
You
Share.
need to click select the window, and when you go to entire screen, just click on that screen. Yeah.
Oh, that I know, but it should come there. It's not. The issue is it's not coming in window. It is not inbox. My inbox is coming, but
Can you share screen?
share system audio. This is fine. Inbox.
So your PowerPoint is open.
Yeah, my PowerPoint was
Okay.
open.
So just click share screen.
Just a minute.
No problem. Take your time. When you click, you have three tabs: Chrome tab, window, and entire screen. When you go to the entire screen, you will see that you click on that.
I
So
clicked on the
in,
entire screen. Entire screen is not showing anything.
you have to click, and then the share button will be activated. Then click share.
No, no, but entire screen also it's not coming. The presentation, which is at the bottom of the tab, is not coming, unfortunately. It
Mhm.
was coming, something was coming in window, but only my mail was coming there. Maybe it's not reading my system.
Mhm. So when you click on share, what do you see?
Share button is not, it's hidden. So if it cannot
No,
show,
no, yeah, that's the reason, sir. When you click an entire screen, you have a window, right?
yeah, I have a window.
Click on that window.
Okay, then,
Then share will be activated.
okay, I have done share.
Ah.
No, you can't see anything.
Yeah, it's coming now. Yeah, you just go to the power.
Okay, now it will come. Okay.
Yeah, we can see your screen. Just open
You can
PowerPoint.
see me, you can see the screen, but you see at the bottom the presentation is there.
Yeah, click on it.
See, I'm clicking, it's not coming, right? Okay, let me see if this comes.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Is it coming now?
Yes. No, we put it in a slideshow.
Okay,
Perfect, sir. Yeah.
okay. So sorry for the technical glitches. So again, I don't know, Mr. Abdul likes new systems all the time. So we do have some technical glitches sometimes. So let's bear with it. Once again, good morning and good afternoon. So we'll be talking about Industry 4.0 and smart factory. So as Abdul said that I work with Luminous. Luminous is a Schneider factory. So Schneider Electric is the energy management giant of the world. So they have number one market share with close to 30 billion sale and 1,40,000 people. And best part is that 4 to 5% of their profit they devote to R&D, so that you will find a lot of innovation, lot of you will see a lot of new products from this company. So coming to the part where I belong to, we are in Luminous. We launched our first inverter in 1991. 2004, Luminous did first battery. 2017, first lithium-ion integrated system. 2021, home inverter system with lithium-ion. 2022, another brand with lithium-ion. So we are the most trusted India's number one inverter battery company with 100,000 strong channel presence, close to 7 to 8 manufacturing units, 28 sales offices, and we also export to 36 countries. Two product lines we have. One is normal inverter, home UPS and batteries, and then we also have solar applications. Now coming to industrial evolution, like as we know that industrial evolution started in 1784. Before that also there were some things being done, but it was not organized properly so that we can make some sense out of it. So Industry 1.0 was really focused on in 1784 in Germany. Then came Industry 2.0, wherein Industry 1.0 had difficulty of having various operation in various shops. So they focused on how we can produce mass production on assembly line and integrate these shops. And how can we use electrical energy? At least we can motorize the same thing so that we can improve productivity. That was our Industry 4.0. Industry 3.0 was a computer age when we talked about CNC machines, computerization of data, And Industry 4.0, we all know, is about Internet of Things, Industrial Internet of Things, and Cyber Physical System. So all these systems in my coming slides, we'll discuss about them, and we'll see that how modernization, how we can make smart supply chains. That's because that's the only way we can compete with the world. The Industry 4.0 was coined in Germany, or it's also known as I4 or I.4. It was also known as Second Machine Age, and it was in Hanover Fair when the term was coined. It it defines how to organize factories, and also how to make smart factories, and what should be our industrial policy for the future, so that we give some broad direction for industry, that how they have to operate, what is going to come. Now these days you have seen Industry 4.0 talking about industrial internet of things and cyber physical system, which means that somewhere we had forgotten about the human being or the manpower in our industrial, when we used to simulate our industrial policies. But when COVID came, we also came to know that for resilience, for sustainability, manpower also is important inside the factory. And this realization also came in Industrial 5.0, where we thought that there has to be close, even if we make processes automatic, even if we use lot of robotic, so we have to make human and robot work together. And what is we call today as cobots, or we call it as collaborative robotics. So 5.0 talks a lot about sustainability. 5.0 talks a lot about how humans can contribute to industry again, and 5.0 again talks a lot about sustainability. So, as I told you again, 5.0, three pillars: human centric approach, sustainability, and resilience. This is what we learned from COVID, because in COVID we realized that without human centric, without sustainability, without resilience, our industrial policy will not be complete. So let's see what are the elements of Industry 5.0. We start with blockchain. A lot of us hear about cryptos these days. We hear about this blockchain, but very soon you have seen today how data is important. Data is not only used in various countries, like when only in terms of war, but it's also used in terms of peace. It's used by industry. So industrial blockchain talks about how to make this data secure, because as we go into computerization, lot of softwares, lot of programs, lot of, you will have these blockchains being developed, and blockchains will keep our data and factories safe. That is why in 5.0 a lot of focus is on industrial blockchain. Drones, we'll see what kind of drones only do not help us in photography and other things, but lot of activity in industrial section we can take from drones. Exoskeleton, this is a technology which we learned from tortoise or animals like that. And once this technology is matured, you will see that patients suffering from backaches, back problems, spinal cord injuries, everything will be sorted out. As we have seen that in case of tortoise, it lives long life, it doesn't have any back problems. So those kind of technologies have come. Additive technology, so as and as manufacturing becomes more and more customized, we all focus, we want our color, we want our shape, we want our dashboard, we want our, so this is, we have heard about 3D printing, 4D printing will soon come. So this will be that whatever you want, you will put spec in computer and your manufactured product will be in front of you. So something like that. So this is what additive technology will talk about. You have seen communication revolution, 5G, 6G, 7G, everything will come. And finally, mixed reality. Today we have heard about virtual reality. Today we have heard about physical reality. Mixed reality is also going to soon come. You already have heard talks coming that wherein a chip is installed in the brain, and you can put all your data. For example, you have a notebook to read, you don't have to read the entire notebook, but it can be put in a chip inside your brain, and you will get all the knowledge inside. So these are the kind of thing that what how technology and 5.0 will move forward for future. So, what is difference between 4.0 and 5.0? Quickly, I have told everything, but only thing is three things: sustainability, how we will improve the human interface with robots inside the factory, and what is how we can improve the resilience. These are the three things what are different between Industry 4.0 and Industry 5.0. Pillars, if we talk about 4.0 or 5.0, we know that we have heard about IoT, IIoT, then we have heard about artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data, then we have heard about cyber physical systems, smart factories. RPAs are robotic process automation. Robots are not only used for physical work, but if your process is also made robotic, that is known as the robotic process automation. Ultimately, things remain very simple is how all this industrial philosophy is based on the basics of that only focus on value added work, and whatever is non value added work, see how you can reduce it and see how you can eliminate it. If you do only value added work, then only you will be making best products, optimized products, products which are useful. If you focus on non-value added activity, your profits, your gross margins, they are eating it up all the time. And all these non-value added activities you can see all around you. And it is up to you that how many you can identify and how you can eliminate them or reduce them. So before we go any further, so let's understand that today warehouse which hardly anybody used to focus, so we can see how warehouses today, how automation have helped. You can see today that warehouse, multiple complex warehouses have so many line items, have so many racks. If we don't automate them, how many mistakes we can commit. So in warehouse, simple thing like warehouse, you will see robotics, cobotics, robotic process automation, autonomous mobile robots, industrial internet of things, digital twins. So let's enjoy this video. These are AMRs, which are manless, programmed. They can go anywhere and handle heavy racks. Imagine if you had to lift so much of material, how much manpower you would have deployed, and would it be safe? Everything is RFID tagged so that you will see that traceability is there, so you cannot commit any mistakes. These are collaborative robotic system. So difference between these robots is they do not harm. Normally when you see robots, they are caged so that there is chances of humans getting harmed. But collaborative robotics, they can work together. They don't harm human beings. These are highway conveyors. You can see how fast they are. So why I showed warehouse first is because we was always telling that warehouse is nothing. What is there? It is only used for stocking items. So you can see what kind of automation, how we can improve productivity. It's not necessary we deploy everything at one go, but definitely we can choose something about this so that we improve accuracy warehouse and of the warehouse, and also increase productivity of warehouse, which will help us in minimizing the speed. See another video how, so that there is no mistake in picking and dispatching things. So how technology has evolved.
Warehouse logistics is a fast turning world, and a lot has changed over the past few decades. The order picker's simple paper pick list has been successfully replaced by electronic systems. The handheld, with its display and scanner, this device identifies the storage location by means of a barcode, but the picker's hands are not free. Then pick by light. The storage location itself has a light display for the information, but the system is very inflexible and expensive when warehouses are rearranged. The next development is pick by voice, but the constant voice interaction calls for intense concentration. Pick by voice is not a suitable system for high picking densities. Expectations keep on growing, and warehouse logistics has to keep up with the market's demand for more quantity, more speed, and more flexibility. Especially when it comes to high picking densities and fast movers, we need precise and more efficient order picking solutions. So, heads up. Picavi innovative order picking with smart glasses made by Logcom. Pick by Vision optimizes your processes and increases productivity. Picavi smart glasses are easy to handle and integrate smoothly into any WMS or ERP system. Picavi Pick by Vision is not science fiction. It's a real option for innovative intralogistics. Precise, visual information on the smart glasses display provides individual and situational order details, whichever model you use. The picker sees only the currently relevant information on the display and is guided through the work process with perfect precision. An integrated scanner reads the barcode of the storage location and verifies that the picker is at the right place. One look, one scan, one pick. Done. And the display already shows the next pick. And the system prevents mistakes. If the picker is at the wrong storage location, the display lets him know. The system then verifies the correct location, and with both hands free, the picker can put the order together. Thanks to precise and strict process guidance, Picavi enables you to achieve very high pick rates. The workflow can be flexibly configured to match your individual processes. At the end of a completed order, the glasses scan and verify the correct location in the staging area. Mark the order as successfully completed. And the picker moves straight on to the next order. Picavi, innovative order picking with smart glasses made by Logcom. The way to pick.
So you can see like what kind of innovation we have done in warehouses, what we have done for picking these things up. Now, let's see, like we talked about collaborative robotics, we talked about these small AMRs which can be used. So let's show you another thing that what can be used for placement of material. These are guided vehicles and you can see how much of load they can handle. So similarly, concept of digital twin is very important for smart factory, because when you see a big process scattered here and there, it's very difficult to improve that. But digital twin is to create a digital replica of same process, and then it will be very easy for you to modify, to check whether that modification will work. So this is the concept of digital twins, which helps in smart factories and smart supply chains a lot, because it helps you in visualize everything at one place, do experiments without really affecting the real process. So I would encourage that we should try them. Start with small process, and then you will see a lot of things. So simply, like if you have to do just line balancing, now taking time, measuring old ways used to take a lot of time to balance a line. Take a simple digital twin of the line. It will be very easy for you to balance, and balance it much better than 90 to 95% line balancing efficiency. Similarly, automatic storage and retrieval systems provide you, they will even warn you when your lead times are high. The system is going to show shortages. So why don't you order, or you have to do some alternate. And lastly, collaborative robotics. I told you time is not only about robotics now. There are certain operations which robot cannot do, where human intervention is necessary, where human skill is very important. There we will have collaborative robotics, which will help in making smart supply chains. So based on these concepts, so we have also focused on our factories. So we have made this is the first in inverter. We are the first smart factory in the country. So best in quality. We have this is the only plant which can make 5 million inverters at one location. So we only don't say that we have been certified by global partners like Frost and Sullivan, Digital Award by IDC, that is International Data Corporation. This factory is green, so it has won IGMC awards also, then manufacturing excellence, and so on. So we have adapted some of these factors that how we can do. For example, you look at our PCBA line, it is garden green and hospital clean. Some of the initiatives, if we talk about our line also, what we have done, we have made these small automations. For example, see, this robot was designed by ourselves, and this is not in normal in industry.
Assembly is deployed for critical component operation like MOSFET with heat
We
sink.
took this
This
Omron
automation
robot
has
and
resulted
designed the
in
process
improved
ourselves.
quality and higher DLP for the plant with reduced manpower.
So what I mean to say, some of the automation, if we do ourselves, it helps. Look at these shuttle conveyors or optical, look at shuttle conveyors. This can be designed by ourselves, very cheap. You can do it yourself, but it helps in productivity. So movement from one to another machine becomes very easy. Look at this auto loader. This also we designed ourselves. Very simple process. You can see a vacuum cup lifting up this rather than manual interventions. Similarly, for transformers, if you see, we have this, you can see these automatic kind of conveyors. So we do not have dip varnish or something like that, which can spoil the process. Look at our final assembly. It is really hospital clean and garden green, very clean assemblies, very nice to operate. So I will show you, like, look at this packaging process. After we test the final product, it's not touched by hand.
The concept of auto packaging of inverters is deployed on assembly lines. where inverter after testing is being automatically picked and placed in the carton box, then automatically sealed and labeled as end product without man intervention.
You can see these escalator conveyors good for material handling. So you can see this direct to dispatch. This is a good process.
Movement of final stock to warehouse and auto loading in the truck without human intervention.
These are those highway conveyors I was
These
talking about.
automations have resulted in higher productivity and product.
So finally, we are also, all certifications are there, whether it is for EHS, ISO. And this is all because of humans also. We have to keep them always engaged, that our engagement with of humans, small activities, celebrating, giving, showing them, then only you can, in smart plant, smart people is number one factor. So unless your people are smart, you cannot make smart factories. So it's not one day journey. We started this in 2018. We are continuing it. So what I mean to say by this slide is that it is a continuous journey. It is not that everything, Rome was not built in one day. So we only don't when you go, you don't have to look only inside out, but you have to look at outside in also. That is how we participate in these kind of activities. And
Next
we
up
are,
is
that is
Luminous
why
Power Technologies Private Limited, Baddi Unit. They are the leading power and home electrical specialist in India and have a vast portfolio of power backup solutions. This state-of-the-art manufacturing facility located in Baddi has been driven by advanced manufacturing and quality management systems to deliver reliable products to its customers.
so ultimately, like, we participate in, we learn from others, we also compete with each other, we discuss best practices, not only in our industry, what is happening in automobile, what is happening in pharma. So it is good to discuss with everybody. So I think that helps us. That's why we are number one market share, number one in the country. Now, we talked about cyber physical systems a lot. So let me show you example of cyber physical system.
I went to
I
school in
told you
Chicago
these
at
drones,
Northwestern. This
they are
was
not
research
only
that we were
used
doing
for
in grad
photography,
school
you can use
for
them a lot.
aerial vehicles, aerial robots flying around in warehouse-like settings and being able to recognize what they see using computer vision and machine learning. We realized that this has real industrial applications that can help people. Our proprietary blend of processors and sensors and, of course, the software that runs them, these sit on top of the drone hardware and allows aerial robots to know where they are inside of warehouses and find the items that a lot of these warehouse managers are looking for. And it does so in an automated way without human control. The wonderful thing about this technology that makes it sort of magical is that it doesn't require any external setup or infrastructure. They don't need to change their barcodes. They don't need to put extra labels anywhere. They don't need to outfit their entire warehouse with beacons or change the racks or anything expensive like that. So these drones are able to fly without lane markings, without external pathing. As they fly around, they look at what they're seeing and create a map of where they are, which allows these drones to fly autonomously, because we want to make it as easy as possible for these warehouses to be able to automate their inventory capture. These are very, very large
So
spaces
drones are
that
used for
go up
inventory
very, very
capture. They
high,
are used for looking
and they
at
have
safety.
metal racks that are stacked
Around
to the
this thing,
ceiling.
they are
For these
used for
warehouses, the current
identifying
way that they're doing
breakdowns.
this is super duper slow and antiquated. They're using sometimes ladders and paper and pencil. They're using forklifts. They're using handheld barcode scanners. And it's a very slow and laborious and boring process. These automated solutions are able to do at least 10 times faster at a fraction of the cost. So instead of having a full-time inventory staff to do the cycle counts and the physical inventories, displays, they're able to use these drones to do them more accurately, quicker, and cheaper. We're based here in St. Louis. We also have a location in Chicago. We're downtown in T-Rex. Like many incubators across America, they're really promoting innovation everywhere. It's a wonderful community of young entrepreneurs who are all doing very amazing things. For a lot of these kind of applications for software development, it's not something that's bounded by physicality. Like we don't have to be in the Bay Area. We don't have to be in Mountain View or in Boston or New York. We can do our development wherever our customers are, and that happens to be in the Midwest.
And lastly, like it's not only that the industry is going smart. Now today's the world is going smart, and so are the cities going smart. So let's have last video which will capture how a smart city of tomorrow will look like.
On this journey, we're going to travel far and wide to show how the Internet of Things is changing the way we live. Let's begin in Barcelona, Spain, a beautiful metropolis with Mediterranean weather and historic architecture. This city is becoming a world leader in intelligent technology. By combining a centralized content distribution system with a vast network of digital displays, Transports Metropolitans de Barcelona gives millions of transit riders real-time access to service information, location-specific advertising, and daily news.
What we are trying to do is to improve all the travel experience of our clients from the beginning of the trip to the end of the trip. When we started 2 years ago, and we had some needs that Intel can solve us with their Intel VE Pro processor. With this processor, we can manage all the players that we have around the city. We have a very close circle from the distribution center to the bus shelters, to the buses, to the metro, and all the information comes back again to the content center. And then we process that information and give it back to them.
We can get the data of our sensor, a lot of sensors in the city, and send with Wi-Fi network to our headquarters. Then, and with this data, we can deploy better services, better solutions, and we can manage better our city.
We use LAN, or we use Wi-Fi, or we use mobile network. We can send all the information, but as well we are receiving every time and every moment the status of all the players and the reports of the playlist that we are displaying through all the screens. So we have a really end-to-end solution.
TMB's digital screens can display 3 types of service information, including real-time info such as train arrival times or incidents on specific network lines. When TMB worked with Admira to design the information system, they knew they needed a technology partner that could handle the security and remote manageability issues surrounding this massive amount of data. Admira went with digital signage displays driven by Intel Core processors with Intel VE Pro technology.
To transform the city, we need the best companies and we need the best partners to deploy our project. With the Intel technology, we can deploy a lot of innovation technology to do better solutions to our citizens.
When you are implementing 2,500 screens through the city, it's very important to be sure that this channel is very secure.
The information that goes on our networks is very important, and this is something that we did with VE Pro solutions. And it's very important, this remote manageability, because we have thousands of points that we need to control in real time. We are already scaling the solutions in South America especially. We have plenty of clients in Chile, Peru, Cuba, Mexico, Argentina, because this is our main project already. Try to put everything that we deploy in our lab in Barcelona from a big scale around the world.
Working closely with Intel technology, TMB has created a system capable of playing dynamic content and allowing LAN, Wi-Fi, and 3G-based digital signage screens to be managed remotely from a central location. Expect to see this example of the Internet of Things in cities around the world very soon.
So what I wanted to tell that s- everything is going smart. The competence and skill of human beings is also have to be smart. So we have to continuously focus learning things. And I leave you with these two quotes: insanity doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. We have to do different things, try different things. And by our own leader Mahatma Gandhi, if I have the belief that I can do it, I shall surely acquire the capacity to do it, even if I may not have it in the beginning. I may have not have those skills at the beginning, but I should have that grit. I should have that belief that I have to do it. Rest, everything will happen. Thank you so much. Thanks for listening.
Fantastic
Fantastic
lecture.
lecture.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Rajiv ji, for a wonderful session. And it's very interesting to see Industry 4.0 and Industry 5.0 evolution, and with the real time exposure what you have done in Luminous and and other companies. And your insights on cutting edge technologies is always inspiring. Okay. So, any final words for the audience? One question always rise in minds of manufacturing organizations is where to start. Okay, especially the mid-size organizations, they consider this as an investment. There is a cost, not as an investment. Still, okay. So, what is your advice for the organizations at this
So
point of
as I
time?
told you, like it's a continuous journey. Nobody can do all these automation in one go or in 1 year. The first beginning is that culture. We have to first make you have to make hospital clean and garden green factories. Doesn't cost money for that. You don't have to do epoxy or anything, but at least you can maintain those clean factories. What will happen then? Then you will not have those hidden factories. So means factory inside a factory is a hidden factory, and if everything is visible, s- please, I will request that shop floors there should be no wall. Nothing should be very close to the window. You should have all across, like 1 feet away. There should be nothing towards the window because that is a hidden factory. There should be no storage place. That's a hidden factory. There should be no room inside a shop floor. That's a hidden factory. First, make that you have complete visibility of entire shop floor. Make it clean. That is the first beginning. Then start with small mechanizations. Start with, I'm sure that you can make a conveyor, highway conveyor at least. So today you are manually putting 10 people who are transporting this product from end of the line till warehouse, till truck. At least that much of it we can do through conveyor system. Conveyor systems are not expensive. You can design them yourself if you don't want to give it to outside vendor. Start with that. Start with material which are heavy. Make escalator system. You can put any system. Use electromechanical system if you don't want to go for digitized and electronic systems. You can do that. Go for digital displays if you don't go on internet of things, but anywhere you're, unless you have that data secure, whether you have it on your server, you have it on cloud, make that data secure so that you can analyze sometimes that what was before, what is happening, and is it improving or not. I think that's the beginning we have to do, but beginning is a must.
Beginning is a
Might
must.
be that world is becoming smart, and we will always think that whatever we are doing, whether it is digitization, whether it is automation, we don't want to touch it. Otherwise, if the world moves fast, we will be left behind.
Left
So
behind.
it is for us, right beginning, do humble beginning, start doing things, and make it, the journey will start. Journey has to start somewhere. But if you think that you will do again and again same thing, then and expect that cost will also go down, quality will improve, and delivery will be fast, that is insanity as per Einstein. I have not said it.
Excellent, sir. I think it's very, you have to have an humble beginning somewhere to achieve it is not only a mandatory thing, it's not only option, it's a mandatory thing to catch up, at least. Okay, what's going on globally. So every manufacturing unit start working on the smart factories in a small or a big way, as advised by Rajiv Ganjuji. So thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Any
Thank
questions?
you. Thank
Yes.
you. Always pleasure. And thank you, audience, for bearing me for some time. And thank you so much and have a great day ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very mumuch. Any questions to Rajiv ji, please post it in YouTube channel or in LinkedIn. We'll make sure that your questions get answered. And so we have